Alright guys, I am back for day 23. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, we're getting close to Christmas. I mean, right the second, not me, but I mean, because it's 20 days from now exactly. Holy cow, isn't that something to say? Whew, where did this whole year go? That's like crazy, huh? So we're gonna use this cute little girl and this little tree, and then we're going to use Lorna's stamp, and then we're going to I wish I had like just a gold ink instead of doing the embossing right this second, but alas, it is what it is. So I'm actually, I kind of have an idea of something that I want to try, but I don't know if it's going to work. Cross your fingers. Anyways, let me get the scoreboard out and we'll get this scored first, and then we'll ink it, and then we'll just kind of keep right on going. So I'm going to do very similar to what we did the other day with the toy soldier. As far as like the envelope, and I'm gonna put several journaling cards in it, and we'll line them like we did the last ones. So, oopsie, not quite. That's something you never want to do when you're crafting, right? Use the word oopsie. Yeah. And I need to put the black line back in this thing because it's getting harder and harder to see. Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. I'm actually having a little bit different thought. And I think it'll be cute, but it is going to require maybe not something different. It's just going to be a lot. So this one will probably end up being a longer video. So buckle in, guys. We're in it for the long haul, right? Oh, shoot. I didn't even score that one. You guys saw it, didn't you? You're like, ha ha ha. She didn't score it. And I did let the dogs in from the last video. And of course, Jesse's in the hallway groaning because, you know, he's there and not sitting right next to mom and, you know, all that jazz. Kind of killing a couple of birds with one stone at the moment by inking those edges first. I mean, they all have to be inked, but I'm just hitting those a little bit early. And I think I'm going to make this like a top-loading one instead. So I'm going to basically put them together like this. So, and then I don't even have to ink the bottom one at all, because what I've already done is pretty much all I'm going to do. But it does get a little more tricky when you go from the bottom up. Nope, see. Okay. Okay. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Turn over. Or actually, go up just a little bit. Over here. Just maybe a little bit more. I think I'm going to put the Merry Christmas on this side first. That way. Set those aside. Get this over here. Nope, almost brushed out a star. I wish I was better at this stuff. I'm going to do okay, but there's so many other people who are better at that than I am. I wonder if it's more of a, you have to do it quite a bit to get used to it, maybe. I don't know. A long time ago when, like, card making and stuff first, like, was a thing, I used to, and I gotta plug in my thing. Give me a second, guys. I used to have an embosser, and then I kind of, like, 2 years before I started, and this is gonna wiggle you guys, I think, a little bit. 2 years before I started doing junk journals, I got rid of all that stuff because I obviously hadn't discovered junk journaling yet. So then I got rid of all of my embossing powders and all that jazz. I'm going to go ahead and hold it up so that it doesn't warp my mat. get, but I did burn it a little bit, I think. See what I mean? Like, I'm not that great at it. And I feel bad because I'm usually doing it with Lorna's stamps, and, you know, she does great work, but sometimes I worry that I'm not doing her stamps justice, you know? Now, need a piece of scrap paper here. And I'd like it to be coffee dyed, but I don't really want to use the decorative ones. I don't know if I even have any scraps of that left. I've used a lot of that stuff up. I don't actually think I have any fresh coffee dye. Oh, wait. Here we go. Ooh, and my eye is twitching. Oh my goodness. That was awful. I'm not gonna lie. That generally means that I have a migraine coming, which I cannot afford to have a migraine right now. I got too much to do. I got videos to film, got work tomorrow. Now, I'm not really for sure how the rest of this is going to work, but we're going to give it a whirl. Put that down here. Now the question becomes, can I get a small, tiny little wax thing down in there? Like without like a big like smudge type thing. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Maybe let's try this. I want just a little tiny one. And then I want to use like a little, I don't know if like the end of this might work. But I think before I do that, I was just remembering that there might be, in our words, there might be like a Santa or something in there. There is in red. Do we want red? Or do we want the cream color? I don't know that we have a choice. I might have already used the Santa Claus. Christmas. Carol. Christmas tree, stocking Rudolph. It's right above the celebrate, it looks like. Snowman, holly, Carol, cracker. Well, shoot, I must have already used it. Or I don't know where it is. That seems more likely. All right, so let's use the red Santa Claus. Can't think of when I might have used that. Need to keep that handy because I'll probably be using the Santa Claus again tomorrow, or for tomorrow's video, I should say. Quite sure why I keep, why I keep trying to put that dauber on top of everything but where it goes. I don't know. Must be because I'm used to like a bigger surface or something. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely not any good at this wax sealing thing either, because I want just a tiny bit. So it's like a little miniature seal. Oh, well, it didn't work quite how I thought it would, but it's okay. I don't hate it, so yeah, it does still look like a wax seal. I think I probably should have waited just a little bit before I put it in there. Anyways, like I said, I don't hate it, so. Okay, let's work on the number. I think this is by far one of my most favorites that we've made so far. And do we just put it? it. Should we put it like, that's still kind of open. Maybe. Do we put it all at the bottom? Nope. That's probably the best place for it, I think. And you guys have no idea how hard it is for me to actually not use the glitter on this one. Okay, so this one's done. Let's go and ink these really quick. Oh, hold on. And then we'll just, I'll line it out really quick on the back, and then we will be done. And I think this one's probably a little bit longer video for those of you that like the longer videos. You're not going to believe it, but this is video 6 for the day. And I can tell I'm getting kind of wore out from the day. It's about time to go shower and relax and get ready for the week. Pull these over. It's getting kind of gross, huh? And those of you that are new, if you're just new to this stuff, I don't use any stays on ink anymore on my stamps. I only use it on these. I use this stuff here because I think inadvertently I ruined several stamps that stays on ink. So yeah, so if you ever curious on which inks I think are better, again, of course, always go with what you think you might want. But for me, you'll never see me use stays on a stamp again. Yep, I'm over it. I lost several stamps to it, not really knowing any better. I just think it just destroys them because it's a really hard ink. And by hard, I mean, kind of like, if you think about it, the difference between like Fabri-Tac and Elmer's glue, just in theory, I mean, Elmer's glue is more geared towards kids, and the Fabri-Tac's more geared towards fabrics, lace, leathers, trims, and more. I'm not saying that the stays on doesn't work. I'm saying it's like heavy duty ink, like the Fabri-Tac, and the archival ink is beautiful, but not as, I don't even know if that's the words I'm looking for, but at any rate, that's what I'm thinking. All right, and then they just slip right down on in there into that little pouch there. And there we go. That is my day 23, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will just see you in the next video. Bye, guys.